Hi traders, welcome to my Forex video tutorial. In this tutorial today, we'll be talking about Forex trading indicators selection tips. In fact, you guys should have known that there's a lot of indicators in our trading platform, and sometimes for new traders, they find a headache when they want to choose which one to use. And that's why I come up with this video tutorial to help you guys in the selection techniques that I am using. I'm not saying that this is the best selection technique, but I am basically using this selection technique, and I hope that this will be of use to use. This video will be of use to you guys. Okay, so let's go through the importance of having a Forex indicators. Okay, because this Forex indicator can give us a very good buy and sell signal. It could actually signal to us that we should go on a long trade or we should go on a short trade when the time comes. Okay, and also if you use the right indicators for those leading indicators, you could actually have an advanced warning of where the price is going to move. Okay, in fact, I've done a video and I write a blog post on this leading indicators, and you guys later on can go to my blog to read more about it. Okay, but I hope that you guys can finish this video tutorial first before you moving to the leading indicators. Okay, so with leading indicators, it helps us to have an advanced warning. It will tell you beforehand the price is going to reverse so that you could actually enter a trade. Okay, and also it gives us a better look of the market. Okay, if you know how to do a proper technical analysis, you have a very big picture. You can have a big picture of what the market is going on at the moment, so that later on when you trade, it gives you a better confidence in entering a trade. Okay, and that's how important a Forex indicator is. Okay, so the question here is, which one should you choose? Okay, it all depends on what types of traders you are. Okay, it could be a scalpers. For a scalper, basically you enter and exit your trades within minutes. It could be a day trader like me. I enter a trade, and the trade usually closes before the day ends. Okay, or there are people who are very busy, they are precision traders. They enter trades and the trade drag on for weeks, and it could go for months. Okay, so it depends on what type of traders you are. And number two, the types of strategy that you're using. Okay, so here are some of them that are listed down here. It could be a scalping strategy, and you have a fixed set of indicators to use. If you're going for a trend strategy, you have a certain set of indicators to use. And breakout strategy, divergence strategy. And therefore, first of all, when you want to choose the indicator, you must ask yourself this question: what type of traders are you? And what kind of strategy you are going to use? Once you determine these two factors, you could then choose the indicator that is helpful to you. Choosing the wrong indicator to use in the strategy, leads to failure. So you have to be very, very careful. Okay? Third, how many indicators do I need? For me, my advice is simple is the best. Some people think that the best strategy has over 10 indicators inside, which makes things very complicated, and that's good. In fact, it's not. Okay, the more simple your strategy is, the better it is. In fact, you'll be stunned by how simple, some professional traders are using the strategy, or how simple the strategy is when the professional trader is using them. Okay, so for me, the maximum I have in the strategy, the indicators, is 3. I never go more than 3 because it's very, very confusing. Okay, and sometimes when too many of them, you find it very confusing. It's very hard to enter a trade, and this is one of the big problems when you have a lot of indicators. Okay, so now I will go through with you the different type of indicators that you need, okay, based on strategy. So first, let's say that you're scalpers. Okay, so a scalper needs a certain set of indicators. Okay, so for a scalper, basically you need the support and resistance indicators like the Fibonacci, the pivot points, and Bollinger Band. Okay, using these 3 indicators doesn't mean that you have to use them 3. You can use any 2. Okay, basically with this indicator here, it's able to help you to tell where is the strong level of support and where is the strong level of resistance. So with this level identified, you can then enter a trade based on the repulsion of this level. Okay, because the price tends to respect this 3 level. And if you see the price approaching this level, either one of this, you find that it's very likely that you get repelled for the first time. And therefore, as a scalper, this is what you're going to trade. Okay, price seldom break through a support or resistance at the first hit. Usually, you'll get repelled by it, and then later on, break through it. Okay? So, number 2, you need oscillators. Oscillators are who? Are the RSI, Relative Strength Index, and the stochastic indicators. These 2 indicators are able to tell you whether the market is currently overbought or oversold. Okay, let's say that you want to enter a long trade because you see the price hitting a support. Price move down, hit a support, and now you're going to trade the repulsion by entering a long trade. So it would be best if you have this oscillator showing you that the market is currently oversold. That means people sell it too much under selling pressure, and now it's going to move up. It's oversold, usually you'll move up. If it's overbought, right, it's usually will move down. So therefore, if you are going for long trade, when you see the price hitting a support, you'll try to wait for the oscillator to show a sign of oversold. If you're going to go short, it means when the price hit a resistance and you're going to go short, you have to wait for this oscillator to show signs of overbought. In fact, okay, you could actually read more about these indicators, right, inside my blog, and the strategy, in fact, the scalping strategy in my blog. Actually, I've read a more detailed one, okay, on my blog. But the whole idea of this video tutorial is just to help you in the selection techniques. So I hope that you guys finish this whole tutorial, then go to my blog and look at the specific strategy and the indicator to use and how to use them efficiently. Okay, so this is for a scalper if you're using a scalping strategy. Okay, what about a trend trader? That means you're going for a trend strategy, trending strategy. So as a trend trader, right, you need a trend identifier, because the whole idea of trend trading is to write the trend. If you do not have an idea of how the trend is moving at the moment, you are unable to write the trend. And one of the best trend identifier, right, is the moving averages. Okay, you could use a 200 EMA alone, or you could use a set of several EMAs to help you tell the trend. Okay, similarly, all these are inside my blog. Later on, you can go there and read about it. Okay, so you need a trend identifier, you need a MACD indicator. Okay, this MACD indicator, the whole idea is to help you to tell when to enter a trade. As you have, if you have tried the MACD indicator, right, you'll find that it actually comes with a histogram, a bar histogram. Okay, when histogram flips up, right, you find that the price usually moved up. If you see that the histogram flips down, right, you see that the price usually moves down. So let's say that you're in an uptrend, in a good uptrend. Okay, in a good uptrend, what we do is that wait for the MACD indicator to flip up. Once it moves down and flipped up, right, it's a sign that it's going to continue its motion. Okay, that's how useful the MACD indicator is. Similarly, you may need the support and resistance indicator like the Fibonacci, pivot points, and Bollinger Band, because even if you're trading a trend, right, the price tends to retrace, because you never see a price move straight all the way. It usually move up in a wave, up, down, up, down. So what you do is that when you move up, right, you wait for it to come down to hit a support level, either one of this, and then once the MACD indicator flips up, right, you could enter a trade. Okay, this is the optional one, the signal indicator. You could actually add in a PSAR to help you to tell when to enter a trade, because PSAR, right, consists of this basically consists of these dots, right, that can help you to tell whether the price is you are going to go up, go long, or go short. Okay, so these are 4 indicators that you might need, or even in trend trading. Okay, if you remember just what I say, right, the maximum I use is 3 indicators. Okay, in fact, this one we don't consider indicator because this is just to help us tell the trend. This 3 is what the 3 indicators that I use to help me tell when to enter a trade. This one just telling a trend. Once you know the trend, this moving average has served no purpose. Okay, so again, the maximum that I use is 3. Too much is too confusing. Okay, so the next strategy is the breakout strategy. Okay, as a breakout trader, right, what we are doing is that we wait for the price to consolidate, or wait for it to consolidate, that eventually it breaks upward. So a good one, right, will be using a Bollinger Band. Okay, a Bollinger Band, right, can show you whether the price is in a breakout or is in a consolidation mode. Okay, when the Bollinger Band is squeezing, right, in the narrow channel, okay, it's a sign that it's actually consolidation. So let me show you some example. Hold on. Let me go to my blog to show you the example. Okay, so here actually I'm showing you on my blog here. So this is a Bollinger Band. Can you see here? So you can see that the Bollinger Band is squeezing here. We call it squeezing the band. It's actually very narrow, and it's a sign that the price is actually in consolidation. So eventually, right, you find that once the price moves up and break out, you can see the band widen. This is a sign of breakout, and once you widen, you enter a trade based on the direction of the breakout, and you're going to make these profits. Okay, so basically, right, so you need a Bollinger Band, which is this one. You need this to help you tell whether it's consolidation or breakout. You need a MACD indicator. You can similarly, if it flips up, right, let's say you're entering the price break upwards and the MACD indicator flips up, it's a good sign for you to enter long. A trend line, right, is what you can use to actually draw to see whether it's a valid trend line break. Okay, so basically, right, you just need to draw a trend line. Like example, you could draw a trend line here. Okay, trend line from this swing high, swing high, swing high. You just join the trend line. And you can see the price break out of trend line and it moved up. Okay, so basically with this few indicators, right, you're able to trade a breakout strategy. Okay, so the next strategy that we're going through is divergence strategy. Okay, the divergence strategy, right, refers to usually the MACD or MACD indicator divergence. Okay, so let me show you some example on my blog again. Okay, so here we are. So yeah, on my blog, on this page whereby I show you how to trade MACD divergence. You can see here, this is a MACD indicator. Like I just said just now, it has a histogram here. Okay, what happened here is that you can see the price is making a higher high while the MACD indicator is making a lower high. And this is what we call a negative divergence. It's a sign that the price is going to move down. When you see a negative divergence, it's a sign that the price is going to move down. And later on, you see the price actually collapse here. Okay, so what we are trading, right? When we're trading MACD divergence, we need the MACD indicators. Okay, let's see whether there's an example here. I can see trend line, which is just what I say, which is very important. So you have a divergence, just draw a trend line, the price hit and break out, and move all the way down. Okay, so you need the MACD indicators. Okay, you could also add in oscillator, the RSI and stochastic, because they help you tell whether market's overbought or oversold. So what happened here is this: if let's say, right, you see a MACD negative divergence here, and at the same time the RSI or stochastic shows signs of overbought, that means it's overbought here, the price is going to collapse. This is a very good time to enter a short trade. Okay, but in detail, right, you could actually just visit my blog. I will show you more detail of how to use this strategy, okay, and the individual indicators. Okay, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. For more indicator tips, right, and trading strategy, you could just visit my blog at forexindicator.org. Okay, so I hope to see you guys there. Okay, I'll talk to you soon.